I mean, that's why I'm telling them when they get that, it's just mainly information so they can understand what that is, what stateless means, what sovereignty means. I want you to understand what that is, so you can't say Dane Calloway ain't do that.
Right.
Dane Calloway did do that. Dane Calloway showed you exactly what this meant, and this is the reason why you shouldn't go that route.
Right.
Number one, what you gonna change? If you trying to establish your nationality, what you gonna change it to? Right. If you don't know who you are, what you gonna change it to? I mean, what you gonna do is make yourself, once again, controlled by the state. Okay, and then what everybody right now consider themselves a U.S. citizen, that means that you're what? You're stateless. So what state are you tying yourself to?
Stateless, right.
I mean, it's a lot of things that they got to look at when it comes to that law crap, but I mean, that's the reason why I try to pack that nationality packet heavy, because I want them to go back and look at that information and understand, you know what, this is not the route. Let me just do my research on my family and I go from there. Once you have the records, they can't take nothing from you.
That's right.
You don't have to. You can change your entire name without establishing a nationality. You could change that. I mean, I've seen that happen multiple times, but at the same time, it's up to them. That's what I told them. It's totally up to them. But all these false rumors, I want that stuff to cease. Like, stop lying. Y'all didn't even buy it.
Right.
Pull that up. Let me show me where it's an application to a Moor. Like, that shit is retarded. Like, stop playing. Like, I mean, you want me to be a Moor so bad? No, thank you. I'm not tied to no 501c3. No. I'm not trying to be down with them. I'm not knocking no Moors that, you know that there's real authentic Moors that know that they basically are 501c3 and can care less, and they not promoting a nationality status. It ain't got nothing to do with them. But them fraudulent Moors that's out there that's doing that fraudulent paperwork, fraudulent ID, fraudulent this, fraudulent that, I'm not tied with none of them fools. Let them get locked up. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. I've been told them no a long time ago. Like, hell no. You doing it totally wrong. Let me do it on my own. I'm not. But how a church, basically, that's what a 501c3. How a church gonna tell you about your nationality? Let's be real. How they gonna establish your nationality for you, and they a church up under the IRS?
We was doing a timeline, and 1913 was the date. We wanted to figure out when we were talking about 501c3. And we found out that 1913 is when the 501c3 was created. Guess what else started on 1913, Dane?
More Science Temple?
Yes, sir.
They not the only ones, though. The ATI, all of them started at the same time. ATI, the congregation, for something, I forgot what it's called, the Hebrew stuff. Now they call themselves Hebrew Israelites. It's like Hebrews, the Ethiopian Congress. All of them, Harlem, Chicago, all that stuff was, man, listen, man, I don't know, man. I don't understand why people not trying to do the research on who these people are. You know, people had different agendas. You know what I mean? They wanted to make money. They thought that was a money thing. And I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? Look, here goes the paperwork so y'all can see the real deal. And what I mean by paperwork, I'm talking about research, not no, oh, you got to fill this in. Let me get your name. And no, I don't want none of that. I don't want nothing. You keep that, research it, learn it, and you make a decision whether if you want to do that or not. You want to fall for that bull crap? Fine, that's on you. That's on you. Me? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's totally wrong. I'm not trying to tie myself back up to the government. Even worse. You making yourself an undocumented immigrant. I'm not doing that.
That's right.
I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not gonna tell my people to do that neither. Why would I do that? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. And then, you know, I hear the little rumors and people, oh, he's an agent, he's a Moor, and all this stupidity. Come on, man. When you see me ever wear fez, when you see me go to one of them little, no, stop that.
Oh, man.
Stop the stupidity, man. Masonic and all this. I'm hearing all them rumors that they mad because I can care less. You know, if you don't agree with it, okay, move on. Keep it going. Don't make up claims just because you mad. You know, I'm not, nah. But I know I'm not going to steer my people wrong and throw them up under the bus and then throw them up under the bus some more. I'm not doing that. That's what y'all doing. And I'm not talking about you, Coach. I'm talking about those people in general.
Right.
They getting upset, you know what I mean? And keep in mind, it's the fraudulent Moors now. You know, I was being attacked by them before the Pan-Africans. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, they was upset, you know, because that hit their pocket.
They running around here stealing everybody's birthright, and now folks, they're like, oh, let me get my shit back.
Man,
and now
I can't understand that. How you gonna let a 501c3 tell you about your birthright? How? That doesn't make sense. They're a church. Come on.
That's right.
You subscribing to their congregation, and guess what? The only people that are tax free are those that own that 501c3 and not its congregation members. So what does that make you? Still a citizen.
That's right, citizen.
It's still the same thing. You know, I mean, I don't see why they can't see that. It's right there in the open.
They say they're nationals. They teach that they're nationals.
Nah, they're not national. They're not. If you 501c3, you ain't nothing but a 501c3. ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You a 501c3. The federal government owns you.
That's just their selling points. That's all. They're keeps.
That's retarded. That's why I know it's a few of them. Like I said, it's a few of the Moors that want to, get with me, link with me, and do some work. But I can't trust them. I'm being honest. I can't, because I don't know who to trust. That's why I'm like, God damn, because some of y'all be saying this, and then a whole lot of y'all be saying that. I don't know which side it is. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you got the L or the L or Bay. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. No. That's not no knock, because a lot of them, even the good ones, still got that beside their name. Me, that doesn't matter to me. My whole point is that what is your agenda? You need to put that in the forefront, because if you telling people that they need to have a birthright status up under nationality, that's not doing nothing for them but tying them right back to the federal government.
But that's their agenda, right? They say they don't care if you don't do nothing else. You gonna nationalize, you get with them.
I really don't. I don't see how they're getting away with that. I mean, I'm not saying that they are, because I do see a lot of them getting locked up. A lot of the major players have been locked up, and it's now, some stragglers still trying to do it.
Yep.
I don't see how people can't see, right there, that's a red flag of what they're doing. No pun intended, because I know they want to claim a red flag as their flag. The whole point is that's wrong. And even if you consider yourself a Moor, you're a foreigner. On top of that, because the ones that they claimed in law was Moors was Iberians or Berbers. They not from these lands. That's another thing. Oh, well, they traveled here, and does that make them indigenous here? No. They got a land to go home to.
That's right.
Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. Like, I mean, I know that pisses them off, but let's be real. I got their records and how they did that treaty with George Washington. George Washington just wanted to go across the streams without being harassed. That's all that's about. Not you can take this and make this Moorish land or whatever the hell they want to come up with. That's a lie. You're lying. That ain't in the treaty. And Moors wrote that. And that's another thing I can't understand. Like, how the hell y'all following Timothy Drew, but y'all not following Timothy Drew? This is not what he said to do. If y'all want to follow what he was saying, y'all not doing what he's saying. This is not all of them, though. Once again, it's not all of them. It's just some of them. And I don't understand why they would do that. But of course, I guess that's their way to make some money. I don't know. I can't believe that people are. I get phone calls every day of how a person was dipped by somebody of the Moorish Science Temple or RV, whatever, and they having a problem because they're having legal trouble with their identity. Okay, and that's the problem that I'm having. Like, I'm like, so what did you do? What are you signing off? They telling me what they doing. I'm like, this is stupidity. Like, one of them is saying that you gotta fill out some paperwork, have it notarized, send it back to the government, and wait for them to send it back to you for confirmation. Are you stupid? What makes you think the government gonna send you something about a nationality via mail? No, that's why you're not receiving nothing back. Nah, man. And if those IDs was anything, and I'm talking about the IDs that they creating, why they getting pulled over and getting harassed by the police still? Oh, I got my nationality ID card. That's not a nationality ID card. The only people that got nationality ID cards are people that's literally coming from different countries, and it's approved by the government. Your ID not approved by the government, so what are you doing? You handing them membership cards to your church? That's what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand that they doing that and people not seeing it. But people are, though. Some of the people that did contact me that's trying to, and they gotta go through a hassle to back themselves out of that bull crap. And they paid an arm and a leg for that stuff. And you think I'm tied to that bullshit? You got another thing coming.
$1,500 for this package, then another $500.
Nah, man. Hell no.
For this package.
That is so wrong.
So what status are they gonna have to go back to?
What status? I wouldn't even consider it a status. You go back to who you are. You correct your identity, not your status.
You know my point, guys. What are they gonna have to sign back?
Forget that status in the government. You don't want, hell no. You don't want no status. And all of the statuses that they have for the census is a misnomer. Period. Every single one of them. They created those statuses. So why would you want to attach yourself to that status? And it's not even who you are. It's not even who you are. Period. They came up with that. Like, all of y'all black. All of y'all African American. All right, go ahead. If you want to do that, fine. You an undocumented immigrant. Why? Name a law where they got any rights or privileges right now as a black or African American. Please.
So that's what I'm asking. What do they do?
What do who do?
Since they done fucked up with this nationality bullshit, go back under other or what? That's what I'm asking.
It depends on what they filling out. Like, that totally depends on what they filling out. Like, if they filling out an application for a job and you don't see American Indian on there, you clicking other. Oh, you type you checking other. Or you ain't gotta put nothing. You ain't gotta put nothing. I don't wanna be nationalized. You can put that up under the comments or whatever you wanna put. You don't have to agree with that. I mean, they already claiming you 3/5 of a human being anyway. What that make you? That make you an alien. So what's the point of even giving them a status of who you are? They just want to see what status you on with them. They want to see where your mind at. That's what that's about. Oh, are they in agreement? You know what I'm saying? Are they in agreement with the laws that they laid out? Straight fraudulent. I mean, you know, that's why I don't like that. I mean, going back to, and a Moorish nationality doesn't even exist. That's another thing. That doesn't even exist. Where? Show me in law. Show me. And then they're going to use words like aboriginal and indigenous. Where's the Moorish part of it, though?
Yeah, so